Wichita, this is Monster Jam!
Wichita, welcome to Monster Jam! And we're kicking it off with our very first competition full of so much adrenaline, JCB Racing, where our 8 superstars were seeded into the bracket earlier today by a random draw. We start out with 8, then we get down to 4 semifinalists, but we're looking for those fastest 2 that want those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Wichita, who's ready for JCB Racing?
And introducing your first competitor from Cadillac, Michigan. Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. And his opponent from Huntington, West Virginia. Make some noise for Cliff Turner in Velociraptor. These 2 trucks met in the finals earlier today. The rematch goes down to kick things off. Wichita, Kansas. Let's make some noise as we get ready to jam. And that looks like a close one as we have to go to replay. Let's take a look back at this race. We see Velociraptor come around that corner, getting around the turn cone. And your winner, Cliff Turner, Velociraptor, Upset City, Wichita, Kansas. Velociraptor punching his ticket to his 2nd straight semifinal. Cliff Turner out of nowhere becoming a threat here in Arena Championship Series West. And next up from Whittier, California, give it up for Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. And his opponent from Williamsport, Maryland. Give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Gravedigger has yet to beat Armando Castro Toro Loco this season. Could Matt Cody do it today as we get ready for these 2 titans to go at it? Go Hungry! And your winner, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. As we take a look back here, Armando Castro wins over half of the races he participates in as he continues his win streak over Gravedigger, making his way into the semifinals of JCB Racing. As we continue on from Lafayette, Louisiana, it's Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And his opponent from Oak Harbor, Washington. Make some noise for Carson Williams, Thunderoris. Monster Mutt wins almost every time, but Thunderoris has had his number on this tour. Let's jam! And your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The two went into this race tied at 3-3. Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking the lead in that rivalry and getting much needed points early on here in the JCB Racing bracket. Blake knows that if he gets to round one, it puts things on his terms. But folks, we still have one more race in the first round of JCB Racing. And introducing first from Sarasota, Florida, make some noise for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. And her opponent from Rockport, Texas, give it up for Alex Barden, Earthshaker. This is the first ever meeting between these two on the racetrack. Which one will strike first? Kansas, we got 4 amber lights. Let's jam. Your winner, Alex Barden in Earthshaker. And Angelina Knock coming through incredibly fast, maybe too fast. Not sure what happened there around that second turn. But we now are down to the final 4 in JCB Racing. As we take a look up at the scoreboard here, the brackets, I should say, for JCB Racing, we take a look back, starting things off in a huge upset. Velociraptor got the rematch win over Jurassic Attack, who won the entire BKT overall event championship earlier today. Velociraptor Cliff Turner punched his ticket to the semifinals. Of course, El Toro Loco able to put away Gravedigger. Never an easy feat to do. Armando Castro able to get it done, though. Monster Mutt Dalmatian getting through Thunderoris. Blake Granger, when he's out on this racetrack, wins 77% of the time. A true titan on the track. And finally, Earthshaker getting the win over Megalodon in their first ever racing matchup. Alex Barden continuing his winning ways in JCB Racing.
Wichita, we have made it to the semifinal round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars and now we're down to the fastest 4. But out of these 4, which of those 2 is fast enough to get those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight? Let's find out, because Wichita, who's ready for more JCB Racing?
And introducing our semifinalist race number 1, we got Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Taking on Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. We have to go to the replay for that one, folks. Velociraptor Cliff Turner looking to continue a Cinderella run, or did El Toro Loco bring it to an end? As we wait for words from the official, we got to look at it again, folks. Let's take a look here. This is as close as it can get. looks like the Cinderella story continues. Cliff Turner, Velociraptor, has made his way to the finals once again, Kansas. My, oh my. As we have one, we need our second. First, let's hear for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and his opponent, Alex Barden, Earthshaker. These two are old rivals on the racetrack, trading wins with each other again and again. Who will come out on this time and face Cliff Turner? We've got our 4 amber lights ready. Oh, we got to hold for just a moment as we reset the stage. The drama continues to build. And it looks like as we clear the track and get ready to find out who our second finalist will be, Kansas, let's jam! And your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Blake Granger, as I said before, 77% of the time when he gets on this racetrack, walks away with a win. And it is now truly a David and Goliath battle between the man who wins almost every time he's on the track and a Cinderella story that will not stop. Wichita, we're getting ready for the JCB Racing Finals.
Wichita, welcome to the final round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars and we got down to the fastest 2. Now it's time to find out which of these 2 will get the first 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Wichita, who's ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders?
Wichita first, let's hear it for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And his opponent, Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. Blake Granger, the unbeatable, versus the man who won't stand down, Cliff Turner. Wichita, let's find out our winner. Let's jam! And your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Wichita, what a battle to the very end here. As Blake Granger, one of the absolute best to do it on that track, locks it in again, and comes away with that JCB Racing win and the first 8 points of the event towards that BKT overall event championship. For now, I want to hear from our winner. We're going to send things down to my colleague, Karina Encarnacion, to get a word.
Blake Granger, you find yourself on top once again. It was a rough start this afternoon, but it seems like you found your stride, especially because this track, once again, is playing tricks on all of the drivers. So how did you manage to maneuver this track?
100%, man. This JCB Racing track right here is super slick, man. Luckily, this is the corner with the most traction, and that's the one with the least amount of traction. So I was able to get the hard one out the way first. As you saw, Alex rolled over, man. You catch traction when you're least expecting it. And all we did was Tokyo drift right around the last turn, sending that beautiful puppy dog right around the turn. And now we're just having a good old time right here in Wichita, Kansas, with all you beautiful Monster Jam fans.
That is exactly correct. And now we're going to come up on our next competition, Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, where you're going to balance this puppy dog on its front 2 BKT paws or the back ones. What game strategy do you have for this next competition?
Man, you know, me and Tim laid down an awesome 2-wheel skills challenge earlier, but I'm having trouble getting the rear end up. They keep building these little lips, and it's just hard, man, to get the truck up when it's wet and as slick as the dirt is. But you know what? That's what separates the men from the boys, and we got to go out there, and we all got to deal with the same track conditions. So we're going to go out there, we're going to give it our best, we're going to have fun, and we're going to just keep sending this puppy dog all over the track. But hey, are you guys having fun at Monster Jam? Let me hear you! Hey, and I got one question for you. Where my dogs at?
There you have it. It's Blake Granger, Monster My Dalmatian.
That was the first attempt for Tim Hall Jr. Probably not too thrilled with that. We'll see if he can make it up in the second attempt in this 2-wheel skills challenge. Of course, we have a wet track. It's become very slick, and some of the drivers have had some issues with it. We'll see if it continues to harm them, and if Tim Hall Jr. can rebound with this second attempt.
Let's make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack! Kansas, it is time. We're gonna need your help. It's time for you to go to judgeszone.com. Scan that QR code on the video board. Now you can enter the code WIC and click that yellow submit button. As soon as you see that big old BKT tire on your screen, slide it up or down to the number of your choosing, and we're gonna accumulate your scores into one single number that's gonna be awarded to Tim Hall Jr. for the 2-wheel skills competition.
The scores are locked, and the score for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, is a 5.561. I know that Tim Hall Jr. probably not thrilled about that score, as the 2-wheel skills challenge is typically where he cashes his checks. We'll have to see how that puts him in the overall standings as the event continues. As we take a look back. And as we move things on to our next competitor, let's make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. I know Matt Cody is chomping at the bit to get a score up here on the two-wheel skills. Let's hear it for Gravedigger, everybody.
Scoring is now open for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Wichita, it's time for you to head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
As we talked about earlier, the track has been causing some issues for a lot of the drivers. Looking back at this replay here, you see that Matt Cody had a great popper, was able to moonwalk it a little bit, but ended up going a little too far back. Got a little tornado spin there as he came down off of the pod. After that popper there, a good first attempt on the two-wheel skills, obviously unable to do a second attempt. The scores are in for Matt Cody and Gravedigger, 4.780, currently in second place in the running. And this two-wheel skills challenge, still wide open, anyone's ball game as we continue on in the two-wheel skills challenge in Wichita. Thunderoris looking to get some big points on the board here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Carson Williams still looking for that breakthrough in the two-wheel skills challenge, looking to do it here in Wichita and get that first two-wheel skills win. Right now, the field is wide open, anyone's game. Could this be Carson Williams' moment? Looking for the perfect place to start this run. Carson Williams up on the top. First attempt, the slick dirt strikes again. As it looks to go for a wheelie there, wasn't quite able to get all of it. The second attempt more important than ever now for Carson Williams here as he tries to get that #1 spot in two-wheel skills. Taking his time, being patient.
The Apex Predator looking to make his mark. It's Carson Williams, Thunderoris. Now remember, Wichita, you have a very important job. Scoring is now open, so head on over to judgeszone.com.
Carson Williams also having some issue with the track here. Again, very slick. We've seen some issues with our earlier competitors here. I don't think Carson was able to get everything he wanted. See, even Carson Williams looking at there you see Carson Williams unhappy with the dirt sliding around. Did the best he could. And I think the folks here in Wichita appreciate the effort from Carson Williams. Scores are locked. The score for Carson Williams Thunderoris is 4.401. And two-wheel skills remains anybody's game. As we move on to our next competitor, it's Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Megalodon circling the chum. Trying to get some noise out of this Wichita crowd before she hits the pod. Megalodon, knowing that this competition is within striking distance. Big fish, big air, big sky wheelie. Angelina Knock. Going old school. Lining up to the ramp of the pod. Can she go 2 for 2 here in the two-wheel skills challenge? Lines it up. The Daredevil Diva looking to bring it home with the second attempt.
Breaching the waters of the track. Make some noise for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. If you'd like to lock your scores in now, scan the QR code on the video board.
Angelina Knock loves to get sky high. Whether it's on America's Got Talent or right here in Monster Jam for Wichita, Kansas. Megalodon getting that big air. Scores are locked. Score to beat 5.561. And is Angelina Knock and Megalodon top or not? She is at the top with 6.970 so far in that two-wheel skills competition. And our next competitor, let's hear it for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Blake Granger with an average score of 8.853 in the two-wheel skills competition. Looking to hold at the very least that average.
Getting rough and rowdy on the track, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Wichita, you got 20 seconds. Head on over to judgeszone.com.
Blake Granger saying, you know what, let's forget the technical stuff. I'm just going to hit this pod as hard as I can and send this puppy into the air. Finding a way to stop on a dime right as he hits that out-of-bounds line. The scores are in. Score to beat 6.970. Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, is he at the top or not? He is at the top, 7.407. New leader in the clubhouse here in Wichita. I mean, take a look at this. When in doubt, just get high into the air and just glued to the action replay. Speaking about glued to the action, just glued to the track, stopping on a dime. As we move to our next competitor, make some noise for Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. Cliff Turner looking if he can continue that Cinderella run coming off the finals appearance in JCB Racing. As two-wheel skills wide open still, possible to be taken by Cliff Turner if he can just keep it clean and hit two good ones. Turner, Popper on the pod, showing us it can be done. If you've been holding out for a hero, Cliff Turner is here to hit us with a two-wheel skills challenge.
Let's make some noise for Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. It's time to get those scores locked in, Wichita. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Use the code WIC.
Cliff Turner is building up momentum like a snowball rolling down a snow-covered hill as he continues to build growth after growth, getting that JCB finalist spot now. Wichita, he's waving to you. Now, scores are in. Score to beat 7.407. Is Cliff Turner, Velociraptor, at the top or not? He is at the top, ladies and gentlemen. 8.468. He is your new leader in the two-wheel skills challenge. Cliff Turner coming out of nowhere to stake his claim in Wichita, Kansas. Take a look back at this Popper, showing us that it can be done. All the best have struggled, but he was able to keep it up there to start an incredible two-wheel skills run. But we move on to our next competitor. Let's hear it for Alex Barden in Earthshaker. giant popper on the pod. That windshield just barely hanging on by a thread. But Alex Barden hanging on like it's no big deal. Best hair in the business. Bringing it to the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Let's make some noise for Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Wichita, you know what to do. You have 20 seconds. Get your scores locked in at judgeszone.com.
Pushing that truck to its physical limits. You can see the windshield hanging off. You can see the bed shaking around. But one thing that isn't shaking is Alex Barden. Scores are locked. Score to be 8.468. And the score for Alex Barden and Earthshaker, is it the top or is it not? $9.141. We have a new leader. He is at the top. Alex Barden, Earthshaker. And Wichita, our next driver, has something that they would like to say. Armando Castro has won 6 two-wheel skills challenges so far this season with an average score of 8.483. If he keeps the average, that'll put him right in the hunt. They're going to refire El Toro Loco to help him get this two-wheel skills attempt going. But Wichita, make some noise for the Crazy Bull. Lean with it, rock with it, El Toro Loco, waving to you, Wichita. El Toro Loco letting Earthshaker know he's not scared. One more attempt remaining, blowing smoke in the face of the competition.
A ver esos cuernos al aire para Armando Castro, el Toro Loco. Scoring is now open for the Crazy Bull. Let's get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds.
Armando Castro. Throw up those bullhorns for that run, Wichita. Let's hear it for El Toro Loco again. Armando Castro defiant to everyone who went before him, looking to put his stamp on the two-wheel skills competition. But Wichita, it is up to you. What did you think of that run? The scores are locked. Score to beat 9.141. But Wichita, was El Toro Loco the top or not? Let's take a look. He is top, making him your winner of the two-wheel skills competition, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Armando, having won the two-wheel skills many times before, this is his 7th win in two-wheel skills. As we send things down to Karina Encarnacion to get a word.
Armando Castro, this track was such a trick. Everyone else that was here trying to do their best. You unlocked the magic key. You kept it going. How did you figure out exactly what you needed to do?
Yeah, you know, earlier show, they tend to water the track a little bit, so it's all about adapting. It is so hard to balance a truck that weighs 12,000 pounds. You literally have 1,500 horsepower behind that gas pedal. It's about who can come out here, stay cool, calm, collected, kind of go through the motions. And yeah, man, we kind of adapted. I knew it was going to be muddy. I was talking to my crew guy in the headset. I said, man, I don't know if it's going to work. I said, you know what? Man, let's just go out there and roll the dice. You know, I love Wichita. It's my first time here. You guys are rocking, man. And we tend to just hit this thing with a little more momentum. And I think that's what helped bring the rear end of the truck up. And, you know, it's all fun and games, man. Shout out to my boy Alex. I like to kind of just tease, you know, blow the smoke in his face. But it's all friendly competitions. We're all friends off the track. But, you know, once the helmet comes on, we mean business. We're all trying to win. But what do you guys think about the two-wheel skills? Wichita, make some noise.
I think everybody enjoyed that one. And then, of course, we're going to come up to our very next competition, everyone's favorite, Monster Jam Freestyle. What other surprises does this crazy bull have up its sleeve?
You know, we can't talk a little about it too much. You know, I'm going to keep them on the free. I'm just going to tell you right now, Wichita, it is my first time here. I'm excited to be here. We want to leave our mark here. We love you guys. We love coming back. We thank you guys for all support. We're celebrating the 25th anniversary of El Toro Loco. Thanks to you guys that was rocking, supporting us, man. It's about to get crazy in freestyle. There is a backflip ramp here in this corner right here. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I am eyeing it. It just depends how crazy and loud you guys get, man. If I can feel the live energy, I'll throw on a crazy backflip. A todos mis Latinos, let's get a mucho, my girl. I love you. Let's make some noise, Wichita!
And we're gonna get ready to meet them one by one. First superstar up to the ramp. Let's make some noise for Taylor Eddins. Our next superstar to the ramp, let's give it up for Robert Haslam. Our third rider coming up, make some noise for Dean Pate. And last but not least, Jared LaRue. So what do you say, Wichita? Let's make some noise for Freestyle Motocross. Got a double-handed seat grab by Taylor Eddins. From Dean Pate. Got a bit of a switchblade there from Jared LaRue. You got another round coming up. Here we go. Another double-handed seat grab from Jared LaRue. And now it's our last warm-up round. Let's make some noise. There you go. It looks like our superstars are all warmed up. So, Wichita, do you want some more? Well, you're in luck, because it's time for the best trick competition of Freestyle Motocross, where our 4 superstars are going to take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're going to need your help to determine who's going to win the best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in the score for each one of our superstars. So, Wichita, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Introducing our first competitor in the best trick competition from Marietta, California. Make some noise for Taylor Eddins.
Let's make some noise for Taylor Eddins. Kicking off our very best trick competition with a bit of a Superman there. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Wichita, let's take a look back at this maneuver. As we see Taylor get up there, let go of the bike completely, but able to grab back onto it and get back onto that bike for a perfect landing. Scores are locked, and the score for Taylor Eddins is 7.260 to set the pace in the best trick competition. Our next rider, coming to us from Ording, Washington, give it up for Robert Haslam.
Let's make some noise for Robert Haslam. With a no-hands backflip, head on over to judgeszone.com and get your scores locked in now.
Take a look back at this run from Robert Haslam going up the ramp and doing what I think I would be scared to do just riding my bike normally, taking his hands off of the handlebars mid-backflip. Talk about an entry into the best trick competition here in Wichita. Scores are locked, and the score for Robert Haslam is 7.941. Good enough to take over that #1 spot in the best trick competition. And our next competitor from Paso Robles, California. Let's hear it for Dean Payne. He wants you to make some noise for him, Wichita.
Let's get those scores locked in for Dean Pate. With another variation backflip, with a bit of a running man in there. Head on over to judgeszone.com and let them know what you thought of his backflip compared to Robert's.
A little bit of a running man hitting dance floor moves while upside down in the sky 2 stories high. Dean Pate able to do what seems impossible. The scores are locked in, and the score for Dean Pate is 8.654. We got a new leader in the best trick competition here in Wichita. But folks, we still have one more rider. I need you all to get loud. From Phoenix, Arizona, it's Jared LaRue.
Let's make some noise for Jared LaRue. With an incredible whip, head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
As you said, Karina, that's what you call a whip, and what a whip it was, doing it up there 2 stories in the air. Jared LaRue, the best to do it, and doing it here in Wichita. Just take a look back at this, folks. As the scores are locked, the score for Jared LaRue is 8.656 by a difference of only 0.002. Your winner, Jared LaRue.
Congratulations, Jared LaRue, but Wichita, that's not all. Do you want some more? Well, you're in luck, because it's time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where our superstars are going to take to the skies, fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single fall train formation. And remember the rule, when they hit the ramp, the louder you get, the higher they fly. Here we go. Very nice. So, Wichita, I want you guys to get so loud. You blow the roof off of this arena. Let all of Kansas hear you cheering for FMX. They're coming around, getting ready to go to the ramp. As soon as they hit the sky, I want you to blow that roof off. Get ready, Wichita. Blow the roof off the arena. Let Kansas hear you. So, Wichita, I want you to be as loud as you possibly can. One more time. One more time. Let it hear you. Very good, Wichita. You guys are so awesome and so loud. Our riders hear you one more time. And one final time, let's make some noise for Freestyle Motocross. Taylor Eddins, Robert Haslam, Dean Pate, and of course, your best trick competition winner for the second time today, Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue with the incredible whip. I always wondered, how long did it take for you to learn the whip? When did you decide that this is the trick you wanted to start learning?
Honestly, whip comes from, the racing background. You use whips for racing, stay lower, go faster, stuff like that over jumps. But then when it goes to freestyle, it's a lot different, because now you're trying to get so far backwards or up under it to go upside down. So, but to learn it, every week's a learning curve with it. It's something that it changes constantly. It's never the same. It's not like where we do a backflip or any of the other tricks where it's like very muscle memory. Like, it's never going to look the same ever.
That's very true. Although it feels like when you do them, they just look absolutely miraculously spectacular because you just have that maneuverability that you can really quickly bring the bike back to straight. So what goes through your mind when you're about to perform the whip to make sure that it always comes out perfectly just for you?
Honestly, there's no like actual perfect outcome to it. You know, it's just a flow, and you know, get it to like the harder you can flow it out, the easier it is to flow back. But if you're forcing it, you're most likely not going to bring it back at all.
Which is not a good thing to do. So here you got it from the expert. Let's make some noise one more time. Your best trick competition winner, Jared LaRue. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Scoring is now open for Carson Williams, Thunderoris. Wichita, you have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in at judgeszone.com.
As we see here, Thunderoris, Carson Williams getting some big air early on in that freestyle run, even losing a little piece of the body there, showing how hard Carson Williams was pushing that big Monster Jam truck. Had to give it his all. He knew that he came in with a lower score in the two-wheel skills, didn't get quite as deep as he wanted in JCB racing, had to risk it all to try to make sure he could come back here in the freestyle. Scores are locked. Score for Carson Williams, Thunderoris, is 6.207 to set the pace. And as we see Carson Williams, smoke bellowing out amongst that Thunderoris Monster Jam truck, showing that yes, he gave you his all and he is still standing after that freestyle run. Coming up next, I need Wichita to get loud for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Let's see you all make those jaws of life there in the crowd. Let's see those chompers as Angelina Knock gets ready to take on this freestyle competition.
Put your fins together for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Time to lock your scores in now. Use the code WIC.
Risk-taking royalty, Angelina Knock, we can see on the big screen there, waving to all of you, even though that Monster Jam truck is tipped over. So take a look at the big screen. Big air is always a good move for Megalodon, and we're seeing our second roll of the competition so far shows just how much these drivers are giving to each and every one of you here in Wichita. Scores are locked. Score to beat 6.207. And the score for Megalodon, 6.757. Your new number one so far in Monster Jam Freestyle.
Man, oh man, that track is very tricky. We're gonna see how the rest of this fares out, but I'm standing by with my brand new friend, Leona. Say hi, Leona! And Leona and I are gonna play a game with all of you, and this one's called Bailey Wonders. We're gonna take a look up at the video board and see what exactly Bailey wonders. So, Leona, who completes a backflip faster, a Monster Jam truck or a Ringling acrobat? Wichita, let's help her out. Who completes a backflip faster, Monster Jam truck or a Ringling acrobat? So, Leona, what is going to be the answer? Is it a Monster Jam truck or is it a Ringling acrobat?
Monster truck.
She says it's a Monster Jam truck. Let's see if she got it right.
The acrobat flips way faster. A truck backflip takes 1 to 2 seconds, but a human backflip only takes about half a second. We're Ringling prefer.
So, Leona, humans tend to flip a little bit faster than Monster Jam trucks, but because you were such an awesome sport and you played with me, I'm still gonna let you take Monster Mutt Dalmatian home. Are you ready for more freestyle?
Yes.
You know what? Me too. Stick around because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
Wichita, I need you to give loud for our next competitor. It's Armando Castro in El Toro Loco.
Now remember, Wichita, you have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in, so scan the QR code on the video board.
Armando Castro lives for this, getting a Morgan and Morgan backflip in there, showing us that that crazy bull can go upside down and still land right side up. I know Armando's feeling good about that one. The scores are locked. And the score for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, is 9.052. We have broken the 9-point barrier as we go back and look at this run. More than worthy of the 9 points earned. Look at this Morgan and Morgan backflip, upside down, spins right around, almost did a double backflip there, almost able to land into a little wheelie. But what's great about Armando Castro, continues driving forward after that Morgan and Morgan backflip for the people. As we continue on, let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack.
The Triceratops got it all dialed in. It's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scoring is now open. Wichita, you know what to do. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
When you get angry at the track, some people meditate, some people count to 10, but Tim Hall Jr. just beats up the pod and beats up the truck to take it all out and do it for you people here in Wichita. Going pillar to post, Tim Hall Jr. Scores are locked, and the score for Jurassic Attack is 7.171. Good enough for second place in Freestyle. Wichita, make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Freestyle wins than any other truck in the series. Matt Cody looking to put an exclamation point on the event today. Gravedigger will have a chance to refire as the clock is paused. As we take a moment here for our safety officials to check on him and make sure he is good to go. As we have a quick safety hold announcement, if you are on the plastic, that red and blue plastic, we need you to take any items off of the plastic. Even if it includes your arms or legs, those are there for safety precautions. One more time, if you find any of your items or even your arms or legs are on the red or blue plastic, please remove them. And we are gonna get this show back on the road. Wichita, make some noise for Gravedigger.
With one foot in the gas and one in the grave, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger! Scoring is now open for the black and green wrecking machine. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
The championship DNA of Gravedigger and Matt Cody. Where others have fallen, he stands back up with that incredible save that makes it look like just another day for Gravedigger. Showing once again why that black and green wrecking machine is a household name. Matt Cody does the impossible. Scores are locked. Score to beat 9.052. Is Gravedigger the top or not? We got a new one on top. 9.059. A difference of 0.007 separates number one and number two, showing just how competitive this field is. I mean, come on, take a look at this run from Gravedigger as he takes on the pod, gets air like nobody's business. And as he comes around here, door hanging off the side of the body, unfazed and continuing to keep on going. As our next driver has something they would like to say.
Wichita, it's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. I'm about to hit the track. Let's get it.
We have paused the clock to get a piece of Earthshaker's body off of the pod so Alex Barden can continue this freestyle run. He will get a chance to refire as we clear the pod and give Alex Barden ample room to do whatever he wants to do in Wichita for freestyle. Let's make some noise for Earthshaker.
Making sure that his competitors are quaking, it's Alex Barden, Earthshaker! Now, Wichita, you know what to do. Scan that QR code on the video board and go to judgeszone.com.
Talk about keeping a cool head even as pieces of that Earthshaker Monster Jam truck were flying out onto the track. And he has to stop. Alex Barden, let's hear it for him. Still able to get back going and get back in the hunt for this freestyle run, knowing just how important these points are. He's got a smile on his face. I think he knows he's got a good score coming. The scores are locked, and the score for Earthshaker is 7.011. Good enough to lock in the 4th spot so far in the competition. Now, Wichita, I want to hear you get loud as we welcome our next competitor, Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. Scoring is now open. Head to judgeszone.com, lock them in, and make some noise for Cliff Turner in Velociraptor. Cliff Turner has seen some great success so far today and in this event, making sure to use all the ramps, making sure to get those skills in there at the end. Cliff Turner really doing it all. As he's waving to you, Wichita, let's give it back to him. In the hunt for the series lead. Let's see if he's able to do it. Scores are locked for Velociraptor, and the score is 7.596. Good enough to put him in third place so far in the competition in freestyle. And now, Wichita, we have one more racer, one more driver to compete, and he is your St. Jude ambassador of the event. Make some noise for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Let's get those barks going for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scoring is now open. Let's get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com.
Blake Granger, 18 seconds on the clock, but man, he's going forward, he's going backwards. He's hitting that pod every which way but loose. That's the Blake Granger way. Go hard, go fast, go high. Lost those 18 seconds, but still a great run from Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The scores are locked, and the score for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 8.846, putting him in third place. That means your freestyle winner is Gravedigger Matt Cody. And your overall winner is for that BKT championship is El Toro Loco, Armando Castro. And as you see here on the scoreboard, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, El Toro Loco tied at 19 points. The tiebreaker is El Toro Loco. Got one up on Monster Mutt Dalmatian in the freestyle. That is the tiebreaker. That means Armando goes home with the BKT Overall Event Championship as we send things down to Karina Encarnacion to get a few words.
Armando Castro, what a way to put the cherry on top of the cake to celebrate 25 years of the Crazy Bowl. Really, really close. You were tied with Monster Mutt Dalmatian for that BKT Overall Event Championship. And we all know what move solidified that win for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so like I said earlier, it was my first time in Wichita, so I knew we had to come out here and throw something crazy out there. I told you guys after the two-wheel skills that we were looking and we were eyeing that backflip, man, and we did it. You know, it is so surreal to flip a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. Like I said, man, these trucks weigh 12,000 pounds, have about 1,500 horsepower. I can't thank these guys enough right here. We get all the glamour, but these guys right here behind me, behind the scenes, the mechanics, these guys are the real superstars of Monster Jam. Without these two, I wouldn't be able to come out here and throw down for you guys, man. I'm having fun. This was probably the most fun I've had in a while. Everybody, every single one of us threw down a crazy freestyle, and that's what it's all about. You never know what you're going to get on a Saturday night. Man, let me tell you something, man. All the kids, go out there and achieve your dream. Always chase that dream. Never take no for an answer. I came from no motorsports background, and look what I got in my hand, man. I'm living proof that if I can do it, anybody can do it. Just put your mind to it. Y a todos mis latinos, es un honor y es un orgullo estar aquí a representar mi cultura. A toda mi gente, los quiero mucho. Gracias por el apoyo toda la noche. Yo lo sentí en el corazón. Wichita, man, we got one more tomorrow. And I'll tell you right now, these guys and girls are going to throw down even crazier. So come back and have fun at Monster Jam with us. Make some noise, Wichita!
And now, Wichita, we cannot leave here tonight without talking to the winner of Freestyle, Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Matt Cody, this is Freestyle win number 10 for you of the year with the most incredible sidewall save. Those are not easy things to do on a track.
No, absolutely not. But, you know, I tell you what, we just had a rough showing in the first half. A little bit of a slick track, had to roll over, and they set me outside. Man, I was outside freezing in the cold. And the crew, man, my king and Omar, nonstop, you know, fixing that truck, getting it ready to come back out. As you can see, we had a couple body panels not on it. But I knew I had to do something crazy. I couldn't see what was going on. I knew there was a big backflip that just happened. And I said, you know what? We're going to show them you can win freestyle without a backflip. Big air, nonstop sky wheelies, leaving our mark right here in the middle of the pod and doing some crazy sidewall saves, which is not easy inside of small arenas. So, man, congratulations to Armando. He's top-notch, along with all these other drivers. And same with you, Wichita fans, top-notch fans coming out, supporting Monster Jam, supporting Gravedigger, and we'll see you next time, Wichita. Get loud one more time.
Wichita, Kansas, we have had quite a time. Thank you so much for hosting us a night of surprise and events. Cliff Turner emerging as a threat. Armando Castro getting the win. And, of course, another Gravedigger freestyle run. But guess what? Kansas, we're not done with you yet. We're coming back tomorrow for even more Monster Jam action. So, whether you're watching us live on YouTube or whether you're here in Wichita, we'll see you at the next